it's after 5, we can go ahead and get started. I'll call the meeting to order.
And Tiffany's on.
And then we'll go ahead.
Tiffany's
What?
on Zoom. Tiffany.
Yes, she is on Zoom. I knew that.
I'm just curious,
okay.
are you in
We'll
your
take a roll
car?
call.
Nancy Bell, Library Director.
Janet Bosco, member at large.
Nancy Baird, member.
Rick Spears, member?
Doug Iverson, member.
Tiffany Rowe, county board rep.
Lisa Weeks, president. Okay, we'll move on to the next item, which is review and possible approval of the Henriksen furniture quote. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Another meeting where I do a lot of talking.
You do all the work. I know, this is actually kind of my favorite type of meeting.
Let me see if I've got it up. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna share my screen as well. And pull up, so I tried to pull pictures of the stuff we're actually talking about in this document because it's just kind of a lot of nonsensical words otherwise.
Thank you.
So I tried to keep it in order of what is listed on here, so we're gonna start with the Henriksen one. So the overall quote for Henriksen is $65,543.38. So we would need to approve and disperse 50% of that amount for our down payment so that they can actually place the order. With Henriksen, this is just part 1 of their quote for the phase that we're currently in with redoing the children's area, the circulation desk, and Ben's office. The other half of adult and teen, they'll need to do a second quote. We should have that by November 17th. So this is not all the money for furniture yet, unfortunately.
What do you anticipate?
Did you have anything additional?
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Well, what do you guess the phase 2 will?
Can you split this other one into the two? So how can we compare?
So,
Yeah.
so we're not comparing them.
Oh, so we had to pick one or the other?
Nope,
Because
it's
it's different.
both.
Both.
They're different. They're different sets of
Perfect.
furniture. We're not comparing them. So the
That's
overall
right.
cost of furniture right now is like $340,000 total. So these quotes, like the LFI, so Library Furniture International, is about what is it, 140?
Yeah.
So this is their whole project, and then this is half of the Henriksen portion. So we have 2 different vendors based on what they manufacture can have access to.
And what was the budget? 200?
It was originally 240. Yeah.
Acres. Oh.
Yep. Yep. So from Henriksen, we
Nancy, can you help us understand?
yeah.
Can you help us understand what furniture the LFI is providing?
Yes, we will go through that after the Henriksen
Okay.
as well.
Let her
Versus what Henriksen is providing?
Yeah, LFI is so expensive because they're
Okay,
providing
alright.
mostly shelving.
But that, what, the shelving wasn't
Got
only
it.
200,000, was it? I thought that was just furniture that we
So-
bought originally.
Yeah, so shelving is part of like the furniture.
Was it in there
Encapsulation.
originally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just stuff got more expensive, mostly. So on Henriksen, it kind of starts with these grommets that we discussed last meeting, where they're going to either drill holes into our existing tables and add these circular grommets with cord managers. And then the new tables will come with these flip-up power grommets. So you'll be able to plug right into the top of the table. You won't have to go search for an outlet. And then we go into a bunch of different kinds of ottomans. So there's going to be like 5 of these. 5 square ottomans in the children's room that have these fun, colorful prints. And then there's going to be matching, these are called lily pad. I lost my, yeah, they're just called lily pads. And so they're going to have the same fun prints. There's going to be 2 sets of those. So those are all going to be in the storytime area.
Is that a cushion?
Yeah, it's just a
And they
floor
could
cushion.
pull them out, use them, and put them back in.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. We're also getting 2 of these, so the medium hemisphere ottoman and the small hemisphere ottoman, and it'll be covered in like this almost astroturfy material. It'll be in like the literacy corner. to just have fun and try and bring a little bit of nature inside.
Can I think of an ottoman as a sofa or a couch? Am I on the right track?
An ottoman, it's like the little footstool.
Or they could sit on it. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, so you can sit on these, I mean, it's gonna be in the children's area, so they're, but like traditionally, when you think of an ottoman, it's almost like a little,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What are the approximate dimensions?
approximate dimensions of those, let's see.
I think it's
18 by
17.
3, 18 by 3.
18 by 16 by 18.
Yeah. Small hemisphere is 17 by 10, and then the medium is 25 by 14.
So those aren't the biggest expenses.
So far in here, I think the sofa is the most expensive. Yeah, which we're getting to right next, yes.
What's the general lifespan of some of this stuff? Is it gonna be more than 5 years, more than 10?
Yeah.
So we're
I
looking.
mean, we're hoping for, so all of this is gonna be vinyl, and all of a lot of the, like, the upholstery is, like, you can unzipper it, and we can just reupholster them pretty easily, instead of replacing, like, the furniture itself, so we can just recover them if it ever gets to that point. We chose vinyl because it's easy to wipe down, it's easy to maintain. If we get into a situation like we did in 2020, where we have to spray and wipe down everything over and over and over again, this
Yeah.
material will withstand that, so, yeah,
We've had some other problems too, that.
yeah, yeah. So
um,
this material is also resistant to, like, bed bugs and other critters, they do not like this material. So that was the thought process between a lot of these
Okay.
finishings.
Well, that makes the cost more palatable than if we're looking at something that's gonna last maybe 15 years or more.
Right, exactly,
Um,
yeah.
That's just the way that is.
And it's fire retardant.
So what's the total of that circle, because it's $20,000, there's 4
Yes.
arcs of the circle, right?
Yeah, so
What's-
there
How
are
big is that when it's done?
3, one is not, it is really big. Let me just pull this up.
Must be pretty big.
67 by-
So when we look at, like, the floor map of the entire children's room, I mean, the storytime circles made this entire
Like 3
section.
little tables,
Yeah.
same size, okay.
Yeah, so it's the same size as having 3 tables, so it's really large. What's great about the circular sofa is that it's on casters, so we can put it into the circle format, or we can move it around, and we can almost make, like, theater seating for when Linda does story time. We can move everything around and then put the lily pads in there for the kids to sit on the floor. It just creates a lot more opportunity to be flexible with our space, which is something that we were really working towards, just to make sure that, you know, maybe in the future we wanna move some of the shelving, we want more open space, we can do that with a sofa and casters, especially if she's moving it every week for story time. So the giant curved sofa on the outside will be like this color. I think the interior will also be some version of this. And then the giant circle ottoman will have this pattern as well. Okay. And then also in the children's area, we're getting something called a robin's nest.
Okay.
So it's just a little nook for kids to go in, be cozy, and they can read in there. It'll be at the end of one of the bookshelf end caps.
Nancy, did designers choose these patterns and colors, or did you, or who chose?
We had very long meetings about patterns and colors.
Okay.
Small decision over small
So
decision.
you had input in the staff?
Yes. Yeah, so staff and, so Linda, Susie, Ben, and myself were in multiple meetings, all choosing all the furnishings and everything. This one I couldn't actually find, like, the actual color that we're moving forward with. I tried to find the actual color match. It's something called Catriot, I believe, and I could not find it. So,
Blue?
I'm assuming it's blue.
Okay.
That's, yeah, my assumption, but could not find online. But it'll look like that.
They'll be fighting over that.
I know, they will. For our computer table in the children's room, so one side will have a bench seating at one side, so that, like, you know, a child and a parent could sit at the computer together and use it. And then the other side will just have one regular classic chair, and it'll have a mesh back. And then again, the order of this was super goofy, because the next thing is the outside trash can. Like, let's just flip back and forth. So this will be the outside trash can, so it'll have a little overhang, it has a lock mechanism. Yes,
What kind of trash bag is it gonna use?
I have no idea what kind of trash bags it's gonna use.
Our president is driving.
And then in the carrying corner, this is going to be the rocker chair that's in there, and it'll have a little side table as well. Yeah, so that's all the furniture that'll be in there, it would just be those two things. And then this is Ben's office, so adjustable table, can move up and down, he's super excited about, because for the last 20 years, he's been bumping his knees on the top of his desk. Chair, little pull-out file cabinet, and then just a regular office organizer as well. And then the last things from Hendrickson for phase one are these Novo task chairs. So we're getting 4 that are the low seating, and then 2 that are gonna be stool height. That'll be at the higher level desks.
I'm looking for the approximate price of one Novo chair.
Let's see, it is on here. One chair is $440.
And that's been for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's gonna last such a long time.
Yeah, and this is what we did with the DPW building. We selected furniture that was gonna last 20 years,
Yep.
most likely.
Yeah.
We're
so-
not gonna do the $100 Amazon chairs that break after a year, and then you do another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. It doesn't make any sense.
Like my washing machine.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the areas where Linda sat or someone else sat in that office, there are 2 more seating areas that will now be Ben's office. Is there anywhere else for them to sit? That's where these are?
Yeah,
Obviously?
so
Okay.
like this station will be Libby's station,
Okay.
and she was the only other person using that same workspace as Ben.
Okay.
There was like
They were
Ben's,
temporary kind of things where you could just sit down.
yeah, it was just like a temporary space, and mostly that was Ben or Linda would use it.
Okay.
Because there just wasn't space for somebody to put like their laptop at the desk really. So now like this station won't have a computer
They just
assigned to it, you can bring your laptop on there.
Mhm.
So all the full-time staff have laptops now, and so does Libby. And then tech services also has a laptop because they're between the floors all the time. So with so many, staff having the accessibility to just move their laptop wherever, so that this station specifically will not have a desktop. These 3 other stations do, and then this station also has a desktop.
Right.
So this is actually gonna be where we're like processing holds. And then bin storage will be back here as well. And then this will be the new tech services countertop so that they can actually process material slightly behind the desk instead of having all the processing material where you have to check out books. So
That's
they're
not
having
too
to-
high for the person to see over if they're sitting at those back, too.
No.
They can see if there's a person down.
Yep. Also, when the holds are done, basically this person will probably be at this station or this station also, instead of being behind the desk.
Right,
Yeah,
but it gives you options.
yeah, it gives options, exactly. So that is all of the furniture from Henriksen.
Okay, so we're looking for a motion.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion we gotta pay half of this,
Yes,
so,
37 even?
no, half of the 65,543.38, so we need to pay 50% of that, or 25. 50%, I think. Okay, well, I guess I'll make a motion to accept the 50% down payment of $65,543.38, so whatever 25 or 50% of that is.
I'll second.
So I have a question, we're discussing.
All those in favor?
No, I read discussion.
wait,
So where was this supposed to come out of originally, the grant or our
This.
foundation?
This is foundation money.
it's fine.
Oh, always was, all the furniture was
Always.
always
Yeah.
gonna come out of there? I thought that was
Yeah.
part of the grant.
No, the grant is pretty much only construction costs.
We have to do all the soft stuff that is
Building,
furniture.
right, the construction?
Yeah, just the construction is grant. I hate missing something. Okay, was there any other discussion before?
So I guess until we know the total, I'm not sure I'm ready to vote on piecemeal. I don't know, what do you guys think?
I think we have to, if we're gonna get furniture.
Huh?
we
No,
have
I
to.
meant between the two and like what you expect the total, the half to come in, we haven't still heard what you think the other half of this one is.
I mean, it should be whatever 140
Like
plus
twice
65
this, you
is.
think? It's gonna be like twice this,
Let me do some super fast math. That's 140
because is there more shelving on the
It
adult
should
side?
be, it should be like 135.
Okay,
for
so
the
this
half.
total is 275.
Yeah,
This
the
is
total,
then-
yeah,
350 is
140.
65. 65 is
Opposite.
everything plus,
Opposite.
this is the double one, Henrik's,
Henriksen is the one that has part 1 and then part 2 is.
so it'd be 130.
It's gonna be 135 more is left from Henriksen.
Because you're gonna double it. I thought you were gonna double it, it's only half, or you're guessing the other
That's what I'm
part is
guessing, the other
130
pass, yeah.
plus 65,
Yes,
so we're up to 200,000.
just from Henriksen,
And then
plus 140.
this one's complete as is at 140.
Correct.
Okay, so I come up with half of this number is $32,771.69.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be my motion to pay that 50% for the Hendrickson quote.
And I second it.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay, the motion is carried.
Okay. And then, gotta go back in here and be sure. Okay, and then for LFI, Library Furniture International, so for the for the existing shelving, they're gonna be redoing the canopy tops because they're in really bad shape right now. So the canopy tops are just like the tops of the shelving units like this. So they'll be getting new canopy tops, and then there's a bunch of end panels that are on here. So end panels are just like this cap that goes on the end of the bookshelves. So some of them, they will actually be taking and like cutting in half and repurposing some of the end panels that we already have to repurpose them for the new space. We have like more taller adult end panels that we won't be using all of, so we're using those and cutting them down to use in the children's area. So that is some of the end panels.
So mostly the metal is the part that they're keeping and
Yeah,
reusing.
yeah, we're keeping like all the actual like
Yep.
shelving portions of it. And then we're getting 19 new shelving units in the adult section as well. So that's between like young adults, the new area is getting all new shelving. There's a, what else is there? Where did it go?
We might get to this later, but we decided not to replace this furniture here.
Correct.
Doug wasn't here, but would have been an astronomical amount to replace all that.
Yeah,
Stuff looks good in here to me.
yeah. Yeah, I mean that, so when we talked about that last time, it was just $100,000 for replacing the furniture here and in the Nash room. So that's why it was, no, we're gonna have enough furniture costs as is. So these are gonna be a bunch of shelving units in here, or upstairs in teen and new, and then additional cantilever shelving for the DVD area as well.
That's not just designed for that, is it? Because how long are they gonna be there, right?
No, they're adjustable.
Okay.
So they're adjustable, and then they're gonna be 42 inches tall, 5 shelving units. Yeah, so we can repurpose them when we get to it. I think they're also going to be on casters, so again, we have the flexibility of space. We're getting cube displays, so I believe 2 are going into adult and 2 are going into children's. And then these are going to be the catalog tables that will be on both sides, so 2 in children's and 2 in adult.
How tall are they?
Hmm?
How tall are they?
They're like that tall, they're like 30
So
inches tall.
they're not standing, they're sitting?
Yeah, they're sitting. I think one, they're all sitting.
Hmm.
They're all sitting catalogs.
Is that a wood or a formica top that I'm looking at?
It's a laminate
Laminate?
top, yeah. The laminate won't be that color, but
It won't.
it will not. No.
That doesn't
Yeah.
look like the right color.
No, it'll like match all the other end caps and stuff that we have.
Oh, there is a standing. There's an ADA
Is there a standing one?
standing and 2 sit,
Okay.
36.
Yes, there's one in adult that will be an ADA one that's taller and longer. You're correct. Yes. Trying to keep all the minutia in my head.
I can't believe it. You probably dream about library furniture.
And then the baby garden is probably the second most expensive portion of the entire renovation. So this is gonna be a custom made thing, so the baby garden's gonna be in this space, it has that matching fun print, colorful stuff
Mhm.
going on. And then all the board books will be shelved here on the outside and then on the inside. And then the learning panels as well will be part of this, and I believe they're gonna go on this back wall. So it'll be an all-inclusive area for the little ones to hang out. And then the final thing from LFI are gonna be 2 of these sofas, which are a very fun shape. This is actually the sofa that Linda really, really liked and we thought was too expensive to get. And then Laura, the interior designer, went back and looked at the prices and said, oh wait, actually this is the less expensive one, we can get this one. So Linda is super thrilled about getting this sofa. This sofa will not be this color, I think it's gonna be that similar teal that's like the other trifecta sofa as well. And that is everything from LFI, kind of put into a more manageable order than what was in the document.
We need a motion, and they want 50%? Okay, I'll make a motion to accept the LFI quote, 50% deposit of $70,212.22.
I'll second.
Who's in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? The motion is carried. Okay, so I guess the next thing we gotta do is move the money over, huh?
Yes, that would be approving on dispersing the funds from OACF renovation.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion to,
Any concerns about that? Okay, go ahead, Doug.
I'll just make a motion to transfer the funds from OACF renovation fund for the 50% down payment as we just voted on.
I'll second.
I need a second.
Breck seconded.
I seconded. Breck.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. Did I get a second?
Yes, Breck seconded.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? The motion is carried.
Perfect.
Any other comments, concerns, topics for the good of the cause?
Does Angela Schneider have any comment?
There.
All
That's
right.
me.
All that is for Zoom.
Yeah.
Let's adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second the motion to adjourn.
All right, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone.
All those opposed?